minutes to your health. Brought to you by...
I get up and just grab me. So the famous inventor Thomas Edison said the doctor of the future will give no medicine, but will interest his or her patients in the care of the human frame, in diet, and in the cause and prevention of disease. That said, we talk with holistic health with Dr. Khalifa Senna, holistic health and nutrition minister and ecclesiologist. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Smile Jamaica.
Thank you.
Who is an ecclesiologist?
Ecclesiology is an organization which is set up to accommodate people who are spiritual but not necessarily want to be part of any particular religion. Spirituality encompasses all religions, so that way you're more open to interact with everybody.
Okay, for some, I don't know where I read it, I saw it, that I thought ecclesiology was the study of churches or something like
Possibly.
that. Possibly.
I've not seen that as a possibility.
Yeah. When did all this start with you?
This started way back in the 70s when I used to have a couple of hair salons in London, and I studied trichology. Trichology is diseases of the hair and scalp. I did a degree, and I discovered that the chemicals we were using, especially the caustic soda in the straightening cream and the wet look we had at the time, the curly perm, Jerry curl, you call it here, it was damaging our livers and our kidneys. It wasn't just damaging the scalp.
Wow.
There was a research done by the authorities in London, and that's what they came up with. So I decided then to come out of that business and change it to natural hair. This is why my hair has been locked since then. And this led me to look more into health and disease, and it took me into mental health, where I did psychotherapy, hypnotherapy, and neurolinguistic programming. Eventually I realized that you cannot focus on any one aspect of health. When your body's ill, all of you is ill. Not just your whole body, but your body, mind, and spirit is not well.
Yeah. One of the things is that, I'm reading here, it says nerve energy is a life force behind the functionality of our bodily system, physically and psychologically. When we say nerve energy, what are we talking about?
Right. Our body functions on our nerves. Without the nervous system, we would have no functionality in our bodies. Everything that goes on in our system is made functionable because of our nerve energy. So when the nerve energy is depleted, that is behind all health problems. When the nerve energy is depleted, then the body becomes toxic because it's not able to eliminate waste, it's not able to assimilate what is being eaten or taken into it to build the cells, and therefore it becomes toxic, and the organs and systems begin to break down as a result.
What have you brought here, Dr. Senna, and what are you trying to tell us with what you've brought?
Right. I run programs at Cargill Avenue, where I'm based, and the programs, while people are on the programs, they're encouraged to eat raw and only raw. The reason for that is that cooked food destroys the enzymes in the food, and it's easier to heal when you have the enzymes in your food. So we encourage people to only eat raw, and we have to make the raw food appealing
and tasty.
So
we're looking at that on screen now. Well, if we could go back to that,
so
and you could tell
what
me.
we have here, we have a
one.
burger dish.
Burger dish.
Yes. This to the side here is the burger, and you have the burger at the bottom with the raw cheese, raw tomato ketchup, and some salad. And you have salad to the side.
Raw cheese? Where is
the raw cheese is actually on the burger, just here.
On this here?
Yes, this is the burger here, and if you lift that, you can see the cheese underneath. And here we have a patty, a raw patty with salad.
What's in the patty right there?
It's everything that we prepare is made from the 4 food groups: fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. So what you see there is vegetables, nuts, and seeds. Everything in there is made from
When you say raw burger, Doc, what do you mean? What's in it?
I mean, there's no cooking.
Yeah, but what's
What?
Right. We have, in the burger, we have things like nuts, we have seeds, we have some vegetables, and the same in the patties. Everything is made from that. The burger is actually a nut burger, so it's mainly nuts.
this what we're seeing here is what? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, or it could be had anytime?
You can have it anytime you like, because the great thing about eating raw is that it doesn't upset your system, and therefore you don't have to eat it at any time. It's like the raw chocolate. You can eat it for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Try it. Try this bit here with a bit of cheese and onion. You can actually lift the burger out and try it. The burger is down here, and you've got your raw cheese and...
Actually, that is quite tasty.
Absolutely. You see, people tend to, when people think of raw, they tend to think of something like a piece of lettuce and or something like that. But these foods, some of it is dehydrated, so it's you're able to do a lot more with it.
And you're suggesting that this will do what to and for our bodies?
It will do a lot more for your bodies than the food that we're eating right now, which is empty calories, most of it. We're not getting any nutrition from the food we're eating. And enzymes in your body is involved in all the metabolic actions in your system. Every metabolic action in your system needs enzymes. And when we cook out the enzymes, then we're more open to becoming acidic and diseased.
So are you suggesting 100% the raw food diet?
Some people do.
But are you suggesting that?
I don't, because most people cannot. Well, it's 100% while you're on my program. My program's 3 months, and while you're on it, it's 100%.
Raw food?
Raw food, yes, in order for them to begin the healing process and to heal quickly.
That can mean not even one little piece of cook something?
No, sorry.
But you're not suggesting that just grab everything and just eat it, so because you still have to prepare
it's
raw
all
food.
Prepared properly.
Right.
But
yes,
does
so
your
that
body
it's,
need to take time to
like
adjust to raw food? So if I say, okay, Doc, I'm coming on your program, it means for the first week I'm going to eat like 1 raw food meal for the day, 2 cook the next week, 2 raw, 1 cook, and then just all raw? Can I just...
Yes, sort of. The first couple of weeks, your body's being prepared for the raw food.
Right.
So you will, first of all, you will remove all of the processed, refined types of foods from your diet and start to introduce foods that are good for your system. Once you've done that, then you can graduate towards the raw
Were I to eat cooked food, or at least some cooked food, is there anything wrong with some of the cooked food that we're eating?
No, there's something wrong with all cooked food because you're cooking out the enzymes and the minerals. Yeah? But what I suggest to people to do, because most people cannot do all raw, they're just not brought up that way. So instead of saying just stick to pure raw. Once they've completed the program, then I say to them, you can introduce, say, 20% of cooked food. So people can...
Like what?
Like you can steam your pumpkin, sweet potato, green banana, yam, and that kind of food. You steam them.
You must up daily properly.
No, me couldn't take on this before Christmas. Christmas are coming out but roast beef and ham.
Thanks a lot for coming.
No, one question before she goes. Sorry, Neb. So you prepare it. So if you come on the program, you don't have to worry about trying to prepare it for yourself.
No.
You will,
I teach it in the program.
No, Doc. People but you sell it too.
Yes, we sell it, but we teach it on the program.
Doc, I don't know if you could be a little bit quiet so I can enjoy the food here.
It's two things lick me out today. When Never said the winner of the car is Dahlia, I was on my way, and then him said Stuart. And now Doc spoiled up my Christmas eatings. But it's for a healthy purpose.
For the healthy, I was just about to say, you have to think health. Thank you so much.
Doc, thanks for coming.
Holistic Health and Nutrition Minister and Ecclesiologist, Dr. Khalifa Sena. That's it for 10 minutes to your health. We're going to do it again next Thursday. Never.
Doc, don't move anywhere.
Never.
10 minutes to your health. Brought to you.
On the other side of the break, we take a quick trip to Dubai,
Daily alone,
courtesy
I
of
go to Dubai,
World Wide Web Airlines.
I eat, me not going anywhere. We should Dubai, man.
You're not eating the vegetable, though, I notice. You only eat the